Hi everybody, welcome to Exploring Foods with Smitty. What we're doing today, because it's super hot, but I was so tired of eating sandwiches every day until I thought, you know what, I'm going to cook me a Sunday dinner. So what we're making is a cake called a dump cake. I had never had it before. I went to a cookout the other last week and they had an apple dump cake there. And boy, was it delicious with ice cream. But I tell you, it's the simplest cake that you could ever want to make. So hold on, let me get my things together. And we're going to dump cake. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Now, apparently, dump cakes has been around a long time. People were making them way back in the 50s and beyond probably. But today, let me tell you, when you see this recipe, you are going to thank your lucky stars, because if you ever need a fast recipe, this is it. But with this dump cake, I'm doing a cherry and pineapple. So let's get started. So here's my pan. I'm using a smaller pan probably than anyone would ever use. But let me put you down so you can see. Can you see? I hope you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is spray my pan with some non-stick oil. Just like this. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump my pineapple, if I can get it open. Your girl been having problems with her hand and it's kind of hard to open stuff sometimes. Okay. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some pineapple in the bottom of my dish, just like this. Some people say that you can leave the juice on the pineapple, and some people say strain it out, but I'm just gonna put it in. It's called a dump cake, so let's dump it. There we go. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Okay. So to this, I'm just going to add a little bit more. There we go. So to this, I'm going to add some cherry pie filling. Now you can use fresh fruit if you'd like, but I thought, you know what, this might just be a little easier. I don't have to cut up nothing. I don't have to pit nothing. I can just do it this way. So let's go ahead and open this up. And this is just regular old cherry pie filling. There we go. So let's go ahead and put some cherry pie filling on here. The colors are beautiful, I have to say. Some there, some there, some everywhere. Now I know a lot of people, they pour the juice off of their pineapple, but I like to save mine because I like to drink it. Some here and some here. Okay, now the secret to this cake is you don't mix your stuff. You just dump it in there just like it is. Okay, now what we're going to put on, I have a yellow cake mix. I'm going to open it up. I'm excited about this cake. It was just so good. And when she told me how she did it, I'm like, wow, that is super simple. So let's get our cake mix open. There we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just sprinkle my cake mix on top, like so. I'm getting excited. Ooh, it's gonna be delicious. Get it all in there. And I'll tell you, with ice cream, you just can't beat it. I might have some left so that I can do another one. It's my oven. Okay. I think I will. So let's go ahead and spread this out. Oh, let's see. Get it all nice and spread. Now, like I said, you don't want to mix it, because they said if you mix it, you're going to have a yucky mess. There we go. I think I might be able to have to put some little bit more on. I'm making it in a small pan, but you can make this in a bigger pan. There we go. Okay, now, the recipe that I'm following, they put chopped nuts on top. Well, I bought some chopped nuts, which aren't cheap, trust me. I tell you, you can't go to the store anymore unless you're spending an arm and a leg. Let me know if you've ever had dump cake in the comment section. And let me know if you're spending extra money at the store when you go. Because I tell you, it's just ridiculous. I'm gonna sprinkle these on because I love nuts and cakes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get that sprinkled on there. Make sure I cover all bases. Okay. Now, the secret to this too is you need to put on butter. So what I'm going to do is cut my butter into squares and line it up on my cake here. Because it's kind of like, it's going to taste like a, between the cake, the cross of a cake and really a pie. There. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna bake it for 45 minutes to an hour. And when we come back, we're gonna be taking it out the oven. Okay, so as you can hear, it's time for us to take our cake out. So let's turn off that timer. Whew. Let's get this brought forward. Oh man, it looks so good. Let me see if I can get this out of here without burning my hand. There it is. All nice and ready. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this to cool down because it's gonna have to cool all the way down before we take a bite of it. So let's let this cool, and when we come back, after it cooling, we'll be having some cake. Okay, so this is what our pie looks like. And it's, like I said, it's cherry, pineapple, and then it has walnuts on it. Okay. Excuse me. Let's give it a taste. Delicious. You can taste the butter that you put on top of it. It comes through in the pie. It's nice and fruity. Everything cooked up perfectly. Now let's try it with ice cream. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of ice cream on here. There's a nice little scoop. I'm gonna let you see. There it is with the ice cream. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, so let's try it with the ice cream. And one thing about this, you have to wait until it cools down or else it'll melt the ice cream if you're putting ice cream on it. This is so good. If you are looking for a dessert that you have to make right away, this is it. It's delicious, and you can do any flavor that you like. It doesn't have to be cherry, pineapple. It could be apple, peach, whatever you like. So, thank you for exploring dump cake with me. Go ahead and make yourself some. Have a good one.